Oh, good, there you are. Good, that'll save me looking for you. Hi everybody, how's it going? Once more, we're doing the injector harness on the TD5 Discovery 2. So this time we're going to document how much it is and where I got it from. So, naturally, came from eBay. That's how much it was. It came in this box, in a plastic bag, naturally. It looks a bit like this, except without the sealant. Right, Keith in Australia. G'day, Keith. Just goes to prove that not everybody in Australia is called Bruce. Anyway, that's beside the point. Keith suggested every time he does this job, every time, that means quite a lot, he blathers the plugs in silicone. And everything that is remotely accessible by oil. And I've just done this a few minutes ago. And I've noticed I've actually missed a bit on that one there. So, the stuff's nearly set. So it might be a bit late now. No, I got it. Change the others. So, good idea, Keith, but I'm rubbish at this. Right. I think I got away with it. It also means I have to wait a bit longer because it hasn't set yet. Now I know it's not a good idea having silicone sloshing about inside your engine, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay. Right, so that's that. Right, injector harnesses, we've all seen it before, it's been well documented, so I won't have to go over everything. Take the covers off, which I've started already, take that breather pipe off, then undo the little, I think there's 8mm, yeah, 8mm bolts all the way around there. So, I'll crack on with that. And then we'll crack on with that. Which reminds me, where's my tea? Anyway. They're all the same length, so you don't have to worry about putting them back in the same spot. What you do have to worry about is not losing these. Them. They're the spacers. Bit cooler today than it was yesterday, which isn't a bad thing. The new harness is supposed to be OEM spec, original manufacturer's equipment. Put the gaskets off. the 10p engines, you've got to put some gasket seal around here, around that bit. I tend to do all of it. With the 15p engines you don't have to do that. Obviously they got it right by then. We get the old sealant off. One of the things I was going to look for, if this was the same Chinese tat as that one, then probably the wires would be the same colour. Clearly they're not, so I'm hoping this might be a decent one. Not quite set yet. Give us time to knock these off. Don't know. New gasket, unusually. Found my tea. Can't find my ordinary sealant, so I'm going to have to use my new stuff. This is a high temperature, by the way, from Loctite. It's the copper one, gives the highest temperature, 350. So it's not just any old tap. Comes with a sardine tin, sardine tin ring, so you can open your fish afterwards. Very handy. Right. See how this goes. I'm feeling I put silicone round here before to stop the gasket falling off. Right, so that's in, those are on, that's connected, those are in the way. Right, this is it. That were it. If you put these in on the other side, stops the gasket dropping off. Right. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put some on the other side of the gasket as well. Oh, I didn't go too bad way. Right. Just pop all the thousands of bolts back in. Cheers. I don't think you have to tighten them in a crisscross pattern because it's only about 7 pounds pressure anyway. But if you want to do it that way, carry on. So I say. This is the bit where you have to be a human torque wrench. Oh, sorry, forgot to click. Never mind that. Right, that's that. Next job now, take the red plug out and the ECU, put a vacuum cleaner on the ECU red plug, see if we can suck as much oil out as possible. That's what I did with Lollopy. It seemed to work. I'm going to try it with this. run. I've not even used it and there's still oil in the plug. How does that work? Needless to say, this is an old one, the old vacuum cleaner we've had from it for ages. This is all it does, is mucky jobs. So trying this with your wife's best Dyson, it's not going to go down well, so don't do it. Alright, I'm going to set it up, and start it up rather, and give it 1/4 of an hour. Oh yeah, hay fever. Long winter months, you're thinking, oh I wish it was summer, I wish it was summer. Summer comes and you're thinking, oh no, I've got hay fever. I wish it were winter. Mad. Absolutely mad. Yeah. Right, so it's been a singularly unfunny episode really, hasn't it? Not a single wisecrack. Right, I can't believe how much oil is in that plug. I really can't believe that. I don't know. I mean, I ran it for 5 minutes last week when we looked round. Seems to be very damp here, which is a bit weird. Perhaps I do need a new gasket, a new washer. In fact, I don't even know you can get a washer for it. Ah, there's a little O-ring, look. Perhaps you can get a new O-ring. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I have to have a look at that. I believe there's so much oil going through the system it's actually running out, and that's what the leak is at the other side. And this practically proves it now. So I'm going to let that go. I'm going to put the covers back on. That's about it really. It's a bit dull watching a vacuum cleaner sucking oil out of your system. Am I allowed to say that? Oh yeah, I just did. So let it go. Right, that's about it really. We're not too bad. Frida's okay. She's got over her ear infection. And yeah, she's actually alright. I've got some spots, which I've got some cream for. I actually got a decent sized blooming tube this time from the chemist, because the little tidgy ones before, and it just wasn't going far enough. Anyway, that's never mind all that. That's beside the point. Look, tea's gone cold. Right, so thanks for popping in. I hope everybody's well. I hope the silicone idea, the high temperature silicone idea works. Thank you, Keith. Somebody suggested checking the injector clearances while I have the top off. To be honest, it doesn't look too good. It looks like rain, so I didn't get around to that. And frankly, they're probably okay anyway. Silicone everywhere. I hope we don't. Might take the top off later on, perhaps do the injectors and have a look, make sure the silicone's not coming off and running around the engine. It's supposed to be high temperature anyway. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. You crack on with what you're doing. It's been nice to see you. Don't get lost or squashed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, next week is Anik. That's why Lolby's. No, sorry, Lolby's dead. That's why Jugs has to be ready. Yeah, Anik. Quite really looking forward to it. Right, anyway, that's beside the point. See you all later, and I'll see you in a bit.